Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a review of the Transformers Power of the Primes Legends Class Skrapnel. So Skrapnel was introduced in the original toy line in 1985 called Shrapnel at the time, and he was one of 3 Insecticons. Regular Insecticons. There were also 4 deluxe Insecticons, but most people don't care about them. But anyway, out of the 3 main Insecticons, there was Skrapnel, Bombshell, and Kickback. So Shrapnel, Bombshell, and Kickback during the original cartoon. They all had very similar purple, black, yellow color scheme going on, and they were the only Insecticons that actually appeared in the show. The deluxe Insecticons didn't appear, so that's why no one cares about them. I mean, there probably is someone, but not most people don't. But all of them have been receiving updates in the more recent generations toy line as legend-sized figures. Bombshell received a legend-sized figure back during Combiner Wars. Kickback just got one during Titan's Return. And Shrapnel already had one during the Thrilling 30 toy line back in 2012. And you think, oh, is this a new update like that happened with Windcharger? Nope, this is the exact same toy. There may be some slight color variation, but this is the exact same toy released in 2012, except he doesn't come with his weapon accessory, because that was a little character called Reflector that turned into a robot, a camera, and a weapon for him. But no, they just cut that out, probably recycled the plastic into other Skrapnels, and we just got them straight up again. I don't know why they did that. I don't understand it. We could have gotten a redeco of Kickback as another character, but no, we get Skrapnel, and he doesn't interact with the Power of the Primes figures at all. But I'll get into that more in a second. First, let's talk about the collector's card that comes with Skrapnel. If you don't know, all the characters come with 1 of 12 character cards with separate bio, each describing how each of them use each Power of the Prime. This particular Skrapnel is Alchemist Skrapnel, and he can travel through electrical pathways. Of note, I'm not sure if this is the case like with Slash and all the different card variations have the English text 4 times, but I know my Skrapnel card has an Autobot symbol instead of a Decepticon symbol for the faction. And I know it shouldn't be an Autobot symbol just because he's a Decepticon, and also the fact that Dreadwind's card has the Decepticon symbol for the appropriate faction. So I don't know what happened. I'm going to assume that's an error across all of the cards for Skrapnel, but I cannot guarantee that. But now let's talk about Skrapnel. He doesn't have any accessories, so we're just looking at Skrapnel, and he is a bug. He is a big bug with big horns at the front, big pinching horns at the front of his head. He's got the giant gray horns. You come back here, you got a bit black going on, a little bit purple there, yellow up here, Decepticon symbol right there. Black going on the back here, a bit of yellow there, a little bit of purple there, and all of the legs are just entirely purple. And then there you have the underneath of this bug mode. He does have a little bit of articulation. He can open and close these pinchers up at the front. These legs. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say the legs can move, but the legs are completely stationary. I guess you can get them to wiggle a little bit. These back 2 are on a hinge, and so are these 2 on the same hinge. But these front legs don't do anything, and there's really no articulation on this. Oh, and then you see the 5mm post right there. That was where his weapon partner could go. So, yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks like Skrapnel did with modern updating. I just really don't understand why he is here. I don't understand it. I got him because I don't have him, but I don't understand why he's here. But anyway, now let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is with Legends Class Bumblebee. And you can see how they scale. Deluxe Class Chrome Dome, and you see how he scales. He's actually longer than Chrome Dome because of those horns. Voyager Class Megatron, and you can see how he scales next to him. And Leader Class 6-Shot, and you can see how he scales next to him. So that's all there's to say on Skrapnel in his bug mode. So let's roll right along to his robot mode. And in order to do that, first what we're going to do is we're going to take the legs and we are going to lift them up. These tabs right there will go into that hole right there. Yeah, those tabs right there into that hole right there. Then you do that and you extend the legs. Then you take these panels, you rotate them to the side. Rotate them to the side. They're not all the way to the side. There we go. And flip the foot up. Repeat that on the other side. Rotate to the side. Flip the foot up. And there you got the legs all... Oh, no, not quite. Then you got to flip that piece up like so. Then you got the legs all done. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to come back here and untab the arms. There is a slot right there in the forearm that fits into these tabs right there. That tab right there, and the same on the other arm. You'll do that, you'll move them out to the side like so. Repeat on the other side, untab, slide out to the side. And you can come back here, collapse these extra bug legs backward like so. Then you're going to take this entire section, and this is all on a double hinge, and you're going to double hinge this out and fold it down and collapse it. It'll tab in. There you got that. You rotate the arms so they're oriented properly. You fold the big bug pincers out like so. And there you have Skrapnel in his robot mode. And he looks good. He looks good. Biggest issue I know is that because they were released in different series, not all of the Insecticons actually match. Like, I'm pretty sure all of their yellows are completely different, especially for Kickback because he's got a clear yellow body. But I'll talk more about that when I get to reviewing Kickback, which will be happening in a few weeks, depending upon how my schedule works out for these reviews. But taking a closer look at Skrapnel, you can see he's got a head. He's got a head. He's got a silver visor and a silver mouth on that head, and he's got like a little bit of a black goatee soul patch going on at the base of his head there. There's the same chest you saw at the top of the bug mode, yellow body, predominantly yellow, Decepticon symbol, bit of black, bit of purple right there. The horns are the exact same as the ones you saw in beast mode. The arms are predominantly purple. You got a little bit of detail. You got a hand right there that can hold 5mm weapons, and you got bug arms sticking off of that, and you can't do anything with the posing on them. Bit of black around the chest, purple thighs, black lower legs, and a little bit of detailing there, though all the paint goes onto the side right there. And then a bit of purple, and then some purple feet going on there with these little... I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be thrusters because, yeah, they're probably the, like, thrusters since all of the Insecticons could fly no matter what their bug mode actually was. Yeah, he can do that. And then you just got all of that going on in the back. For articulation, his head can rotate, though the pincers do get in the way, so it's a little hard to get to go around. But you do get articulation. I do believe he can do a full 360. Yeah, you can get him to go full 360. It's just a little hard to get. I'm trying to get like that. It's not a mohawk. Well, I guess it could be a mohawk. It's like that mohawk right there is the best place to grab it. But anyway, you got that. Those pincers can move. His arms are in ball joints, so they're able to rotate full 360. They're able to extend that far out. If you want the arms to fold backwards, you can use that hinge right there for the transformation. There is a ball joint in the elbow that allows a full 360-degree swivel rotation and 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, though these legs are definitely going to get in the way of posing, and so are these horns. Nothing at the waist. Legs are able to bend that far forward, only that far back because the legs on the back get in the way. And that far out to the side. There is a ball joint in the knee, so it's able to rotate a full 360 and has, I'd say that's 135 degrees of knee bend right there. And then the foot is able to pivot down, but not up. So, yeah, that's all there's to say on Skrapnel in his robot mode. So now let's get into some robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Legends class Bumblebee. And Bumblebee is definitely taller at the head, though with Skrapnel's horns he is overall taller. Deluxe class Chrome Dome. With the head. Skrapnel's still in the silver section on Chrome Dome's abdomen right there, but the horns get up to about the top of his chest. Voyager class Megatron. Again, that's a bit lower than the thigh swivel on Megatron, but the horns get up to about the lower abs on Megs. Leader class 6-shot. And Skrapnel's just at the top of that purple section, at the top of his lower legs right there. But the horns get up to the very bottom of the skirt panels. And then, of course, here he is with the channel's mascots, Soundwave and Wheeljack. And you can see how he looks next to them. So yeah, overall, Skrapnel's an alright figure. He's nice. He's nice. My main thing is I don't understand why he's here. Why is he in the Titan's Return toy line? He doesn't have the same interaction as the others. He doesn't have. He cannot interact with any of the Prime's figures like the other Legends can, or any other figure in this entire toy line can. There's no interaction. He can't have a Prime Master ride him or anything, or any Time Master. There's no Time Master ports anywhere out on him. He just doesn't belong. That's the thing with him. I like him. He's nice. He probably does. I have heard, again, like I said, I have heard that like there are differences in the colors used, so all of his Insecticon brethren don't necessarily match together. But he's here. He is nice. It's just he doesn't. I'm going on again. He shouldn't be here. They should have done Bumblebee Redeco or Skrapnel Redeco as Ransack or something, because they have the interaction. They work with this toy line. If they want to reuse someone, why not make a Redeco rather than just resell an old toy? And that's the thing that confuses me with this figure. But I know, I guess it's some logistical thing or whatever. But that's all I have to say on Skrapnel. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider to donate on my Patreon page to help support the channel. All the links will be in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.